Okay, so we're told that n times a, where n is the number of sides of a regular polygon, and a, the measure of any one exterior angle, is always going to be equal to 360. Quick reminder from geometry, exterior angles are these guys. So we're saying that a is the measure of any one of these. So we're being asked that if a is greater than 50 degrees, what is the greatest number of sides a polygon can have? So again, since these are being multiplied together, it's an inverse relationship, right? So think about it. If you add more sides, if this becomes bigger, then a would have to become smaller for this to remain true. And that also intuitively makes sense, because if you increase the number of sides here, each one of these angles will be just a little bit smaller. So let's set up this equation. We're looking for n, right? We're looking for n given a certain condition. So let's just divide both sides by a, so we have a relationship where n equals 360 over a, and we want it so that a is greater than 50. Well, let's just plug in 50 for a. That's our boundary, right? That's our boundary point. So if we plug in 50, we get n is equal to 360 over 50, which is equal to 36 over 5, which it's a little bit over 7. It's like 7 1/5, right? 7.2. Okay, so unfortunately this is not our answer yet. Why? Well, you can't have 7.2 sides, right? So the key here is how you go from here. I think this is the most kind of conceptually difficult part of the problem. So basically, you have if you could have 7.2 sides, then that would be the answer. But as a increases, we're saying we want 50 or greater degrees, right? Imagine if a was increasing. If we tried like 60 degrees for a or 70 or something, n would go down accordingly, right? So like 7.2 is the absolute maximum. It's impossible for it to go up to 8. But since you can't have 7.2 sides, the maximum number of sides you can have is actually only 7. And again, imagine from there, if a kept rising, then n would just be smaller and smaller, so it would go down to 7, then down to 6 and 5, and so on. So that is answer choice C.